Welcome back to Season 1 of the MLG Pro League for Advanced Warfare. I'm Mr. X, joined by the beautiful, glorious Swanee. Yeah, look at him. All the women in the chat, look at him. Beautiful man.
What a match, though. Speaking about COD, what a match.
Yeah, speaking about COD, what a match.
Jacob, you know, MVP of the series so far. I mean, not only did he kick someone in the face and dunk a cap or get the one-pointer, but he just single-handedly pretty much got EnVy a cap within the dying seconds of that game with a three-piece and a pull. Yeah,
absolutely. You know, just Jacob going absolutely massive that last game for Team EnVyUs, and we are going to jump right into game number 5. Ron, no, you want to show our faces, but people want to see the game. Most of the people want to see the game, and it's going to be S&D on Riot. So very interesting. You know, it's going to be EnVy starting on the offensive side. It's going to be the game not starting because Aches joins the wrong team. Providing EnVy starts on offense, Swan, who do you think has the advantage in this series?
I think last map, as I've said earlier, I'm always going to give it to FaZe, to be honest, especially you know, given how well they did at Columbus last map, and the fact that still statistically they haven't, still statistically they haven't lost a lot. Well, they're 7-0 at the moment since Columbus in Game 5 situations.
Well, if I'm playing the percentages, they've 100% of their Game 5s, like you're telling me, and I trust you because you're a good person. I trust good people. I'm going to take FaZe as well. I don't feel very confident about it. I think this is a map that EnVy can definitely steal if they come out and win some of these offensive rounds. I think they need to push hard towards A. I think they need to jump up on that 3-story and push that person up top, because if they don't get that person off the top 3-story, they're going to be able to look at bomb. That's something that I think we should talk about to try and note throughout the entire series if that person on 3-story is getting those bombs down. So match is going to allegedly start again. We're going to see if everybody can join the right team.
It was an interesting strategy on this map, actually. Rise and Justus, I think it went down to the last round, and you don't really see it often, but that was the round that that Rise actually decided to push B for once, and it worked out in their favor because they just didn't expect it. So it'd be interesting to see if, you know, EnVy or FaZe, they throw that in one at offense and decide to go B. But at the moment, it's looking like a standard A push from EnVy. Yeah, and Nameless gets the opening pick.
Yeah, absolutely huge play right there from Nameless. Looks like they are going to push straight towards A. He's going to watch this mid-cut, and he's got this sniper rifle out. He's got that variable zoom. He knows there's players over there trying to get that positioning. It's going to be JCap. He's going to pick up another player. It is going to be Sensor left all alone. Not in the best position. He's going to see one. Oh, no, actually, that's going to be... no, we're on with Sensor. Yeah, it just didn't switch fast enough. There we go. We're on board with Sensor. And it's going to be him against Merc and JCap. No, it's got one player behind him. It's going to be JCap who's going to miss some shots. Sensor's going to try and jump out, but he's taken out by Merc. That's a good round for EnVy.
I think he was just in a really bad position there, and there was no way, even though it's Doug Sensor Martin, you know, there's no way he was clutching that in that situation. 2v1, they had a perfect setup on him, Merc and JCap. You know, that's the chemistry coming into play they haven't teamed previously. Yeah,
I mean, those guys have been teaming forever. Doug Sensor Martin not able to make that one happen. I'm going to stay on board with Doug through this next round on offense to see what FaZe does. No, you can let me know what the defensive team does if you want to jump on board with them, but it looks like it looks like FaZe is going to push straight down to this A-bomb site.
Now, unless Clay can get a pick here, EnVy are in a and he nearly gets a pick. Can he finish off this kill behind the bomb? Yep, gets one. He knows there's another one behind the bomb, so it was up to Clay there to defend it, really, and he excelled. And I think it's all going down at the moment.
Yeah, absolutely, and that's going to be kills going down. It's going to be all up to Aches, left in a 2-on-1 situation. There's going to be a player on bomb. It looks like that one player is going to try and challenge. Aches does not know that player is sitting on bomb defusing, so it looks like this round is going to go towards EnVy as they are going to get the defuse.
That was really impressive by Clay, to be honest. If Clay hadn't have made that kill, just how aggressive FaZe were on the bomb, I'm sure FaZe would have won that round. But Clay, I think he's known for quite unconventional weapon choice, should we say. I mean, he's used an LMG and things in the past, and he actually decided to use a thermal scope there, which got him 2 kills.
Yeah, and, you know, we start seeing more and more of that thermal scope. You know, if people aren't willing to, you know, run some of those different perks like Cold-Blooded, you're going to be able to take advantage of that with the thermal sight. So let's go on board with EnVy. Let's go on board with Nameless again, as he got that last pick, the first pick last round, but it looks like he is pushing very fast with that overcharge ability, but he is taken out in that underpass, jumping on board with Merc. He has bomb. He's trying to push up towards 3-story, and this is what we were talking about, but he is not in a good situation as it is all up to him.
Yeah, and I mean, he's got a lot of work to do here. 3v1, they've got a good... He is behind them, actually. I don't think they've recognized that he could be behind them.
Yeah, I don't think they know where he is. He's kind of lost. He still has, next ability available. Let's see where everybody is from. FaZe going to have Sensor up top. You're going to have FaZe, Aches up top as well. And then you're going to have Slasher pretty much right next to Merc.
Yeah, I think he... Well, I was going to say he should run into Slasher, but either way, he's going to run into one, and they finally recognize where he is, and he does get taken out. And like we've seen, you know, on recovery, where each team just takes turns in pushing A-bomb, that's what we've seen here. You know, everyone's just basically fighting control of A Street. It'd be nice to see someone mix it up a bit, you know, maybe 4-man push mid or push B. Yeah,
it'd be interesting to see a team, you know, switch it up. I think if you put a sniper on that back left building on offense, I think you could actually cause some noise. Let's jump on board with the offensive team again, see what is going to be going on with them if they're just going to keep pushing towards A. Looks like they are. I'm going to go on board with Aches as he has the sniper rifle. And Swan, he's going to be looking exactly to that top 3 spot we were talking about. But look at EnVy, 3-man flank on that B side.
Yeah, now this time, Clay, he decided to sit in the same spot, but he did get taken out, and it's going to give them complete control of the site, I think, to get it down.
Yep.
Picked up 3 kills, so it's now a 3v1, I think. I'm not sure. It's nameless.
Yeah, it's nameless, and he's going to be working his way through the FaZe spawn. He's got his mute on, so they don't hear him, but they are going to see him very soon. He is going to be taken out, and it's going to be all tied up 2-2. You know, FaZe losing those first 2 rounds, coming back strong these next 2. I think it definitely comes down to exactly what you were saying. No, they're leaving Clay alone over at A to watch that bomb on defense. If he gets taken out, those rounds are pretty much for FaZe.
Yep, and I'm quite glad Nameless didn't do that 1v3 there, actually, because the subject does bring up some bad memories. I'm not sure if you know, but COD Champs, he got quite a controversial 1v3 on us in a crucial round, so it's good not to see him do it again, I think.
Uh-oh, why? What happened? Enlighten us. Enlighten everybody.
I'd prefer not to speak about it, but he did get a 1v3 against us as Champs, and it'll haunt me till my grave. Well, anyway, speaking of this game, which is going on right now.
Now talking about happier things, it's going to be Clay getting a pick up start, Aches getting another pick to make it 3-3. Nameless taking out Sensor. Looks like Merc is going to bring this bomb over towards B, so
yeah, they've
first time we've seen the B side.
It's a good move as well, because FaZe, I don't think they're anticipating at all. You know, Clay managed to get the pick, and now they've got numbers. They're 3-2. They just need to sit back, trade, and play it smart.
Yeah, but it looks like Aches actually was able to get by one of the members from EnVy, but he is taken out from Clay. Actually, that is a huge gun battle, and it's going to be up to Apathy. He's going to try to jump down, just get on bomb. He's taken out very quickly. So we see a B site push, very efficient there from EnVy.
Yeah, I mean, they seem to know what they were doing. I don't know whether they just made it up on the spot or just decided that it was the right round for it, but it definitely worked out, you know, switching over a bit, catching them off guard.
Yeah, I think, you know, that's the big thing about search and destroy is you need to stay unpredictable, or as unpredictable as possible. So
definitely.
It's a big round right here. I think if you're EnVy, do you stack A on defense?
Yeah, I would actually, because speaking of predictability, you know, Clay's gone to the same spot twice, and speaking of unorthodox weapons as well, he's now got an LMG out with a thermal scope on it, so we'll see what goes down here. But yeah, it'll be, he's gone to the same spot. It'll be interesting to see what happens now. He's been pre-naded.
Yeah, and his teammates are actually going to try and push that cut. That was Nameless. He was taken out. JCap's going to be there watching it. I'm going to go back to Clayster with this thermal
Clay is about to get
LMG,
a kill, I think,
and he's going to get a kill right there. And he spotted another one through that smoke, but he's going to have to back away. Got a player behind him, turns and kills Aches. Huge kill right there from Clayster. He's just going to try and get out of there. Just trying to reload, take a little bit of time, but JCap picking up a huge kill in the meantime against Slasher, so it's going to be all up to Apathy in a 2-on-1 situation. See the players from EnVy, they're going to get all the way together near the FaZe roofs, and it's going to be Apathy trying to get the bomb down at B. It's going to be very difficult.
Yeah, and that I was surprised actually that paid off for Clay there. He actually, on defense, he smoked his own bomb site and looked through it with a thermal and managed to get 2 kills, which is pretty impressive. Yeah,
so, you know, Apathy, he's going to get away. He's going to spot one player. It's going to be JCap. They're going to try and bait and switch this. They have to know Apathy went into this building. I mean,
yeah, he has a good chance of doing this actually now. He's somehow managed to get the bomb down, which is, I think, is a mistake on their behalf, and they're just waiting to trade the kill. I think they're playing it really patient.
Yeah, they're going to play this super patient as JCap's going to run right in there. Apathy,
so
they got to know he's in there. Yeah. There was only one spot he could go. I mean, once he put those shots down and he was gone instantly, no, they would have saw if he would have crossed in back into that middle room. I think that was a very heads-up play from Clay and Cap to know exactly where Apathy was, and it's going to build a little bit of a cushion for EnVy. Would not be a good night for FaZe to go 0-2, Swan.
No, yeah, I've completely forgot about that as well. Yeah, I think this is a big game for FaZe, you know. And as I said earlier, EnVy really want to win this game. You know, they really want to establish themselves back up in the top 3 of the league where they think they belong, you know.
Yeah, absolutely. And I'm going to be going on board with the defense. I'm going to be going on board with Slasher, and it looks like he is on an aggressive flank. He's got that overclock ability. He's going to go right down towards that backhand side, and it looks like Merc, though, actually, we're going to go on board with him. He's going to have 2 players inside 3-story. Right to his left, it's going to be Nameless. He's going to pick up a kill. He's taken out right away. Merc has to get off of bomb because he knows there are players flanking. And here's Slasher. He's going to pick up that 1 player, and it's going to be all up to Merc, left alone with the bomb. He's going to be taken out. Yeah, FaZe not going away easy.
Yeah, not at all, and you don't expect them to either. I think that this has potential for, you know, a round 11 scenario. Would like to point out that unfortunately my screen's frozen, I think, so...
It's fine.
Have to bear with us a bit. I think it's frozen on JCap, but I can still get the gist of what's going on.
Yeah, it's fine. We got you.
All right.
I'm going to be on board with Sensor here. See what they do on the offensive side. I think this would be a good round for FaZe to try and push B, but they seem to don't think that way. They're going to go straight back towards that A push, and they're just going to keep trying to
JCap's getting aggressive here, actually. He does pick up 1.
Yeah, he picks up 1, and that's 2 players going to drop at the hands of Nameless. So all up to Aches coming this mid cut. He is not in a good position right now. He's going to get tagged up. All types of players shooting at him. He is going to have to get out of there and go towards that B bomb site. Be interesting to see how he plays this. He's going to throw on mute and go into this 3-story. Swan, very difficult position for Aches.
Yeah, I mean, I think it's just a case of, I mean, speaking about Aches, I don't think he's got much of a chance here, although it is Aches, and you can never count them out. You know, it's a 3v1, the way EnVy are playing, you know, they're not leaving any gaps, they're not leaving anything unturned. But in general, I think EnVy have just been more effective in switching up their playstyle. They've mixed it up a bit, you know, they've hit B, and right there, JCap especially got aggressive on A Street. So, as you said, it's just about unpredictability, and I think EnVy have excelled at it.
Yeah, I think EnVy definitely has excelled at that unpredictability. That's a very good point. On offense right here, EnVy can put it away. See what they're going to do. I think they should probably push this 3-story. They're going to know players are going to be sitting up there, and it looks like that's exactly what they're going to do. They're going to throw nades right up at that building, and it's going to get that player. You see through your COD vision right there, that was Apathy. He was up on 2nd story. He jumped straight down, and it's pretty much the same setup from FaZe on defense every single time. Yeah. And, you know, EnVy knows exactly where all these players are at right now. It's going to be Aches trying to break through the middle. He's going to just back away as Glacier takes out a 2nd player. It's going to be a 4-on-2 in favor of EnVy. Does not look good for FaZe.
Yeah, Sensor got caught with his pants down a bit there on fire. I'm not sure what he was doing. You know, it seems to be a fairly predictable spot, and EnVy just walked around, pre-naded it, and killed him. And now it leaves them in a 2v4, 2v3, I think. Yeah,
2v4. Slasher's going to be able to jump out and get a kill. You know? Aches able to get 1, but he is going to be shot in the back from 3-story. So EnVy able to take this one against FaZe. FaZe going 0-2 on the day. So coming into today's Pro League, FaZe undefeated. They're going to drop at the hands of EnVy. So big win for Team EnVyUs right there, Swanee.
Yeah, I mean, I think, as I said, it's just a case of effective teamwork by EnVy. You know, the rounds which they did leave someone alone on the side, it was clear, and he managed to pick up the 1-2 kills, and he had a huge performance there. I mean, 11-5, yeah, pretty much the MVP of that last map. Made some huge kills when he was required to on his own, and then other than that, they just pushed as a team. They were decisive. They pushed B one round, which really caught FaZe off guard, and then the one defense, where they were aggressive, it paid off. Yeah, absolutely. You know, EnVy kind of played that pretty perfectly. You know, they were able to switch up their strategies numerous times, where FaZe, you know, we saw pretty much the same standard defensive plays every single time. EnVy was able to, you know, kind of counter that, figure out where they were, and pick them off pretty easily to, you know, secure that victory. Yeah, I mean, although it's a 0-2 day, I don't think it'll phase them that much. Excuse the pun. Had to drop that one in there, sorry. But yeah.
There you go. That was a good one.
Yeah, no, I think that they're mature enough and they're experienced enough to just put it aside, to work on their mistakes. I mean, although it was actually a 2-0 comeback by EnVy, I don't think they'll be that bothered about it. It's just a case of, you know, maintaining a level of consistency throughout the rest of the matches and not getting too down on themselves. Yeah, absolutely. I couldn't agree with you more. I definitely don't see this night kind of crumbling FaZe's season. So, Swanee, we want to say thank you to you for joining today via Skype. You're awesome. We're going to definitely have you back more. And guys, this is going to be it for the Pro League coverage for tonight. All the games are over. You can catch the ESR tomorrow at 3 p.m. for a wrap-up of everything that happens tonight and everything else around esports. And then tomorrow night, we will be back with more MLG Pro League Season 1. Have a nice night.